Hello, vinyl community. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to anyone, any subscribers. It's great to have you with me again. Any new people, pleasure to meet you. My name is Curtis Young, and the channel goes by the name of Young LP Lovers. So tonight I'm going to do a contest entry for Sam St. John. It's a late night here tonight. It's a late Saturday night in Shanghai. And I've had some friends over for dinner and a few drinks, and we've listened to lots of music. And so I figured, hey, now's a good time to do the currently playing video for Sam St. John. Sam's got a great channel. Lots of really interesting content there. Sam's into a lot of classic rock and Americana music, a little bit of everything, really. That's probably some of the most frequent things on his channel. And I've been listening to a lot of classics tonight. When you have friends over, it's always a good bet to go for the classics, right? So it was a music-filled day rather, today. Started my day off taking my daughter to Girl Scouts, and a friend of mine messages me and says, hey, have you checked out Greta Van Fleet? And I actually hadn't. So I spent, I don't know, 2 hours just going down there, just streaming Greta Van Fleet. And so that's something I need to add to my collection. Definitely. So that'll be on the to-purchase list. But in terms of my own collection, what I've been listening to today, so I'm going to start off with a CD. Sam St. John has a lot of CDs in his collection, and so I thought it was only fitting to start off with a CD. Nice, bright, sunny day today in Shanghai, so I had a nice summer feel to it. I started off with a little bit of Jimmy Cliff and The Harder They Come. And actually I listened, so I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to show another Jimmy Cliff album that I listened to today as well. So this is 1972. It's a soundtrack from The Harder They Come, and this was really reggae breaking into North America, I would say. This was a big hit. It's on the Island label. This is the Japanese pressing, Japanese issue, I guess. And it comes with a lovely, same insert as the American one here, but we also have the Japanese one with the lyric sheet and the nice photo here. Great album. It's got Pressure Drop on here. It's got You Can Get It If You Really Want It. Many Rivers. Rivers Across, River of Babylon. So many great shanty towns, another great one. Sitting in Limbo, another great track. This is just a fantastic album. Historically, really important in the development of reggae. But yeah, just a really great album as well. But then I listened to, I like greatest hits. Yeah, I like to have all the hits in one place. So I listened to the Jimmy Cliff's greatest hits. This is also a Japanese pressing. What I really liked about this, so I ordered this online, and it came with, the typical, so it's on the Island label for the disc here. But what I really like, so it comes with the typical Japanese insert, with the Japanese liner notes, and then the English lyrics. But this particular copy also had this insert. And what this is it's a promotional flyer for a Jimmy Cliff concert in, let me think, that was June 3rd. I believe it was 78, I think, because on the inside, it's got some information here. It says 1978 down here. So I translated a little bit of it to find out what it was, and yeah, it's a review of the concert. down here. It says Jimmy Cliff played for 2 hours without a break. This was in Kyoto, Japan. Yeah, and if you look closely, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the screen. It's got the English lyrics, and then it's got to translate it by hand in Japanese. So obviously, whoever had this album, obviously was a Jimmy Cliff fan, but took the time to translate the lyrics into Japanese, and very likely would have saw Jimmy Cliff back in '78 when he picked up this flyer. So just really cool little piece of history there as well. So that was yeah, it was really nice to have in the album. So that was the start of my day. When I came home, then I put on a little bit of Fleetwood Mac, Rumours, getting into the classics again. Also Japanese pressing with the inserts. No obi on this one. You got your Japanese liner notes in here as well. This is probably one of the best sounding records in my collection. The cover's split, top and bottom, and it's a little bit, I don't know what you call that, watermarked. But it has the benefit of the quiet Japanese vinyl, but it's mastered at Capitol here in the Dead Wax, meaning that they used American plates when pressing it. So you get the best of both worlds. You get that American mixing, but on the real quiet Japanese vinyl. So one of my favorite albums, and yeah, in my heavy rotation bin a lot. Another piece of Americana, I guess you would say. Speaking of Americana earlier, Credence Ccr. Another Japanese pressing here, Creedence Gold. Again, greatest hits, right? Yeah, just great album. It's got that really thick jacket. Guys on the back there. I think there's another version of this album with this as the cover. But I like that one. I think that's a nice cover. And this is in such good shape. And the LP is in near mint condition as well. When I bought this album, it's the first time I heard the version. I heard it through Grapevine. Blew me away. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that was nice. So listened to that today, and this is when my friends came over and we started listening to some more music. We listened to more than 5 albums tonight, but these were 5 that I thought I would share with everyone. Then we listened to a little bit of Tom Petty. Yeah, can't beat Tom Petty. Full Moon. This may as well be a greatest hits album. There's so many amazing tunes on this album. This is not a Japanese pressing. This is a French pressing. Got this off of a French man here in Shanghai who's leaving and selling off his whole collection, really. And I picked up a few things, including this Tom Petty classic. And lastly, the last one we listened to tonight, just before I headed home, the Eagles. Eagles Greatest Hits, Volume 1. So another compilation, I guess you would say. And yeah, the Japanese version as well, with the Japanese liner notes. Yeah, so very nice day, getting into some classics, classic music today. Yeah, it's lots of fun. Having friends over, listening to good music, getting some music recommendations from friends. Yeah, so big thank you to Sam St. John for the contest. Check out his channel. I'll leave the link down below. I'm going to post another video in a few minutes as well, so have a look out for that one. If you are not a subscriber, yeah, hit the little button down there. Yeah, stick around for a while. Give us a like, yada, 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 yeah? All right. All the best out there, vinyl community. Take care.